But this video is for people who are on the fence or feel pressured into getting to a study group, or just want to know the benefits and the cons of one. So hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharday, and if you are new here, I create content on nursing, school, lifestyle, positivity, motivation, self-care, beauty. The list goes on and on and on. I am a versatile individual. So if those things interest you, then hit subscribe, pause whatever you're doing right now, if you're driving, if you I mean, be careful if you're driving, but if you're driving, if you doing the dishes, if you, whatever you're doing right now, sis, go ahead and hit that, and I don't know why I keep saying sis, y'all, I'm sorry. Whatever you're doing right now, hit the subscribe button. So today's video, I am going to be talking about the 5 pros of a study group in nursing school and the 5 cons of that. Well, do I want to limit it to 5? I think so. And the 5 cons of a study group in nursing school. So let's start with the pros. Number 1. The best thing for me is that there are multiple people looking at the information that we need to know. So someone is bound to catch something that somebody else missed. Someone is able to contribute to what somebody else couldn't get to as far as homework, the study material, the things that, you know, it's just kind of not impossible for one person to do, but damn near impossible for one person to do if you're working and you're doing other things. That's my favorite part. And usually what we do is we have a group message and things come through, and you know you're not obligated to respond back, but it just kind of keeps you on track with things that are due. Hey guys, don't forget to log into this. Hey guys, don't forget to submit this. You know, I asked the teacher this question, I'm just sharing the answer with you guys. Like, that is my favorite part about the study group, as far as what kind of value it adds to my life. And disclaimer, study groups are not, I don't want to say detrimental or necessary. You can survive without a study group. So moving on. Number 2, prepping for an exam. So like I said, you can divide up different things, just like how you would do in a group project. You kind of divide up, hey, you work on this, I'll work on that, you work on this, and we'll meet up later on in the week to discuss and to combine everyone's material. And I love that because it kind of takes away a lot of stress and a lot of pressure for you to get all of this stuff done, not even including homework. This is just the test prep. So yes, I love that. Another thing that I love about nursing school, this is number 3. Another thing that I love is that you can bounce off of each other's heads. So when let's say that you have a textbook definition of something. Someone in the group may interpret it one way, another person may interpret it the other way, another person interpreted what was discussed in class, lecture, etc., etc. We all interpret things different ways, and what I may not understand in that moment, somebody else may understand or put it in layman's terms to where it's understandable. You know what I'm saying? So I really do love that. You're putting different perspectives together, putting minds together, and it's really a good time. I may do some honorable, would it be called honorable mentions if you're listing off? I'm just gonna say I have a couple of honorable mentions. The last thing that I want to say as a pro is it makes studying not so mundane, not so draining, tiring, like studying, when you're studying to this capacity and this much, that often, all the time, it just makes it nice to have a little switch up, to have somebody to laugh with from time to time. They know your pain, they feel your pain, they understand what you're going through. It's just nice to have somebody to relate to you know, just because your family members, they see what you're going through, but they don't really know what you're going through. So it's just nice to have people that understand what you're going through, study together, laugh together, cry together, vent together. I can't even tell you how many venting sessions that my study group has had over just like the stuff that we need to do. Okay, so let's move into the cons of a study group. So number one, it can become a complaining session. And our instructor did warn us about that if you have too many people in your group, it can become a complaining session, because it's just annoying when there's just so much to do, and then they add more stuff onto it, and then you have to do other stuff like your skills checkoffs and your clinical stuff, and you have to log in here, and you have to be in compliance. You have to upload your driver's license, upload your TV, upload your da-da-da. Like, it's just a lot. So sometimes it can become a complaining session. It's really important to have, you know, at least a couple of people in the group that can just venture things back to positivity, because it's so important, because it can be so overwhelming, so draining, so just feelings of like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? So it really is important to have that positive aspect. So it can go negative very quick if you're not aware of it. Another thing that some people may not talk about, study groups can become a little cliquey. Nursing school is real cliquey, you guys. It's real cliquey. It's real cliquey. You know, these people connect with that people, and that people connects with that people, and it can even happen in your study group. Like, so, you know, just be mindful of, you know, it becoming super cliquey, you know, and then kind of venturing away from the main goal, which is to study, which is to be better, which is to feed off of each other, which is, you know, to get things together. That brings me to my third point. Sometimes in a study group, it can be a little uneven. And when I say uneven, meaning there's a couple of people that put the work in. Put the work in for the material, put the work in for the research, put the work in for the reading, put the work in for asking questions, put the work in for office hours and giving the answers to everybody else, put the work in for the study material. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm just saying, because you share a lot of this stuff with your other peers, and you start to notice that there's just a couple of people that don't put the same work in, that don't put the same material in, that don't put the same effort in, but they're benefiting from all the hours that everybody else is kind of doing. So I mean, that's kind of what it is with any type of group, but I'm just saying, if that's going to bother you, or if you're self-sufficient, and you know, that's just how groups work. But if that's something that's going to bother you, then just be mindful of that. Keep everybody on track, assign, delegate, all that stuff, so that way everybody is contributing, everybody is gaining something. Let's talk about number 4, projecting anxiety. Y'all, pretty much all nursing students are anxious, but the ones who already had previous anxiety prior to nursing school, sometimes if they're in your group, they can sometimes project that anxiety and make everybody else 10 times more anxious. So just be mindful of, if you're in a group, be mindful of your anxiety. Like, there's a fine line between venting and getting things out and having a support system than projecting your anxiety. Oh my God, how in the hell are we supposed to do this? Oh my God, this is terrible. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Oh my God, I'm scared. Like, it makes other people nervous. So just be mindful of that. That's definitely a big thing. Don't project your anxiety on other nursing students, because they're already anxious. They're already trying to deep breathe through it. And then here you come all nervous and all out of whack and just making everybody else more anxious. Okay, don't do that. Lastly, the last con is that everybody's schedule is so freaking different. This person has work on the night shift. This person has work during the day. This person has 3 kids. This person has a dog. This person, like, it can be so hard to coordinate meeting up. That is such a big con. Like, it can be so hard to find the right time for everybody at the right time, and then find where you're going to go it's just a lot. So the cons aren't totally bad, but it's just some things to think about if you're thinking about starting a study group, if you're in a study group, or if you're just trying to prepare for the nursing program, or if you think that if you're trying to figure out if it's beneficial. The verdict is it is beneficial. My study group has definitely helped me with the workload, with the amount of information that I need to keep up with deadlines, with when to check into my my hourly, you know, to keep up with my clinical hours. Like, my study group has really been awesome. And my study group kind of established our group early on, so we had a support system. When we were fresh, when we were new, we didn't know what the hell was going on. We didn't know what we were talking about. We didn't know what type of system we're on, because, you know, you get on this type of system, this project is due every Sunday, this thing is, you know, you get on the system, but before you know the system, you're like, I have no idea what's going on. So yes, my study group has helped me stay on track, get organized, kind of figure out what's needed, what's graded, what's not, what's fluff, what's not, you know what I'm saying? So I really do appreciate the study group for that reason. And then the cons are cons. I don't think it should stop you or hinder you from starting a study group or being in a study group. It really is beneficial, but I just wanted to let you guys know kind of what to expect on the other end of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you like these kinds of videos on tips, tricks, what to expect, what to look out for, how to maneuver nursing school, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that post notification, honey, so you know exactly when I post. And I will be posting every Monday and every Thursday. Please hold me accountable. Please hold me accountable. Me to me, Lord to me, you to me, hold me accountable. Monday and Thursday, okay? So thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Be blessed. I am always open to give information, whatever you need. If you need to know where I got this orchid, if you need to know where I got this S, if you need to know where I got this shirt, what lip combo this is MAC Plum. Yes, MAC Plum. And this is Makeup Forever lip gloss. I can't remember what color, but I will link it if you guys want me to link that kind of stuff. But you know, I need to know that you want it, because like, I'm not gonna give you what you don't want. So yes, thank you so much for watching. My name is Sharday, the future Nurse Bae, and I will see you in my next video.